Kelly, this certainly is fun. Normally, this is the parking lot of the Belgian Waffle and Omelette Inn. Tonight, it's a movie theater. You can see people out here in their cars, just like the olden times, right? Just like not that long ago when this was the way people watched their movies. So it really just got us to thinking, what about those actual drive-ins, the few that are still out there? Erda, Utah, population 4,600. Just a few stoplights, some farmland, highway, and this. Hello. The Motorview Theater lit up this single screen for the first time in the 1940s.
It's just been in the family for so long, it's what we do.
Mike Booth started working here when he was 12. He's watched things change.
The theater got a little bit smaller when the highway expanded.
As the parking lot shrunk, the projector room got more expensive.
We used to be film theater, 35mm theater, now we're digital.
Who comes to sit, turn on their radio and watch has changed too, Mike says.
So this is the memories of a 12-year-old. A lot busier, and I don't know, it was a lot more adults, I think. But some things can't change, no matter the development or the year. The experience of being outside and watching the movies under the stars, it's just different, that nostalgia. When you walk inside to grab some popcorn or $2 candy bars, you instantly feel that nostalgia, from the retro hot dog and popcorn signs to the wood paneling.
Popcorn in there, yeah.
But that nostalgia isn't always enough, Mike admits, for drive-ins to survive.
The problems they face are the development around them and finding a next generation to take over.
In the 1950s, driveinmovies.com reports there were about 4,000 drive-in movie theaters across the U.S. Today, there are only about 330. But that's if you don't count these guys, the new COVID-19 inspired pop-up shops.
It's kind of interesting to see it. We're watching it from afar.
As parking lots become temporary theaters, Mike looks at his own place, the real deal.
Considering how it impacts us, but it really also doesn't impact us because they can't replicate the feel of being here.
In a small town, in a dirt lot, sits the screen that's like home for Mike.
Out of all the jobs I've had, this one's the only one I've loved.
Pretty neat there. We have more information on some of those actual drive-in theaters, plus pop-up ones like this one over on our website, fox13now.com. In Midvale, Sydney Glenn, Fox 13 News, Utah.